My name is Jeff Jordan. I'm President, Executive Creative Director, and founder of Rescue Agency, which is a behavior change marketing agency based in San Diego, California. Rescue provides services the same as a marketing agency does. We provide research, strategy, creative, implementation, but we do that exclusively for positive social change clients, which primarily happen to be government agencies. So we work for local, state, and federal government agencies in the US and in Canada, and we help them research, develop, and implement interventions to change behavior. 3 important things for setting up a successful and effective social marketing program. The very first one you want to do is you want to make sure that you always segment your audience. Segmenting your audience is critical to making sure that you're developing a strategy based on the specific group of people that you want to change. There's no behavior that everybody needs to change, and there's really no strategy or message or brand that appeals to everybody. So you got to drop this fallacy of believing that you can reach everybody and define your audience. The second thing you really want to make sure you do is that you figure out what change would look like for them. So a lot of times we in public health, we like to put the whole burden on our audience. We just tell them they need to change something, but we don't tell them how to change it. We don't tell them what that change would actually look like in their lives. So we have to work really hard to make sure we figure out when would this behavior change, how would it change, what would the impact of that change be, and then lastly, you want to make sure that you tailor your creative, your messages, your campaign, your program, whatever it is, you really tailor it to exactly who you want to reach. People are simply not going to pay attention to something just because it's out there. You need to make sure you tell the audience that you're trying to reach that this message is for them and has been built and designed for them. The more tailored it is, the more they know you've thought of them and are really creating something that could be valuable for them. For students that are trying to get into social change marketing, there's really a lot of different paths into it. From an undergrad perspective, you can begin with marketing, you can begin with public health, with communications, even with psychology or sociology. The important thing is to really understand what is the issue that you want to make a difference in. Do you want to work in health? Do you want to work in environmental change? And then understand what are the kinds of organizations that you want to work with, because those different organizations may value something different. So learn as much as you can about the type of organizations you want to work for. So what's great about behavior change marketing and social marketing is that you are really challenged to think about how behaviors and different kind of variables and circumstances affect other people. The only way you can do this work effectively is by really understanding what people go through and how they make their decisions and what impacts those decisions. And so it's really an amazing way to really get to know other people and understand, truly walk in their shoes in order to be able to convince them to take a step in a different direction.